Okay, so here's another one. It just makes you nuts what people do. They read this, and he is the propitiation for the sins of us, not only of ours only, but also for all the world. And people read this and they go, see, the whole world gets an invitation to be saved. It doesn't say that. This is a noun. Halasmos is a noun. He is esteem. Okay, that's when Jesus says, ego eimi. That's the same esteem, the being verb. Only it's I am. This is. But it's the same present indicative. Same. It's what he is. He is the propitiation for the whole world. He did not propitiate sin for the whole world. Okay, and then the next thing you say, well, this is an invitation that all can come. Well, no, it's not. Little children of me. Now, that's not the whole world. If you think that's the whole word, I'm sorry, you're stupid. He divides it here. Little children of me, these things I am writing to you so that you might not sin. And if anyone sin, he has an advocate. The whole world doesn't have an advocate. They're the advocate of the little children. Hello. Of proston petra. Pater. Father. Jesus Christus. Dikaios. Okay? The righteous. And he is the propitiation for the sin of us. Us. Not only us, but the whole world. So the little children, that's not the whole world. There's us and the world. And he is the propitiation for all of it. He's the only way out. Jesus is the only way. Okay? There's no other way. He's it. He didn't propitiate it. It's a noun. He is the one that does it. Okay? Now, and by this, what is this? That he is the propitiation for the world. There's only one. So that's how we know that if we have come to know, that's how we know. It's just, it's gnosko. Gnosko, hoti gnosko. We know that we know. How we know is if we keep his commandments, we're one of him. We're of him. That's how we know. Because he's the only one. So whoever's keeping his commandments is of him. The one saying he is of him, I have him, I know him, and he doesn't keep his commandments, he's a liar. And Christ is, and the truth is not in him. Aletheia, truth. This is a division segment of passage right here. It's dividing the true ones and the false ones. It's not an invitation for everybody to come. It's just not. It's not. N-O-T, not. He is the propitiation. That's how we know who keeps it and who doesn't. It's not, he's the propitiation. Everyone can come. No, he is a propitiation, and the ones that come, we know them because they keep his commandments. And the ones that say they come, but they don't, they're not his. Out of the whole world. So these people are dumb. They're just dumb. I'm sorry. I'm just speaking bluntly. These people that turn this into a free will passage, it's just dumb. Jesus is not inviting all people. He's dividing all people. I came to bring a sword. All right? This is the word of God, and it's dividing people. The word of God is the sword. That's the sword he came to bring. And the word right here is dividing it. It's cutting in half. The believers and the non-believers. The liars and the non-liars. So if someone's coming and saying this passage, saying that Jesus wants everybody to be saved, well, they're the liar. They don't have Christ in them because they're not telling the truth. They're not. They're not keeping his commandments to tell the truth. Right? It's not. So, I mean, this lie gets told so much that it just drives you nuts. So, all the baby believers, when you hear this, you run. Read carefully. Read carefully. Get an interlinear Bible like this so you can look up these words. You can see what the Greek words are. See, like you have a Greek word here, hilasmos. It's propitiation. So I mean, you get another Bible version, and you'll see you'll see the translation, how they add extra words trying to figure out what it's saying. But with an interlinear like this, you can get it straight. You can see how they make two words out of one, and why do they do that, right? And you can click on these things and look these words up. Look up the tenses, see whether it's a noun or a verb, right? I mean, in English you can see whether it's a noun, but in Greek, then you really know. So like you can see here, it's a noun masculine, right? So that's if it's masculine and he's it's talking about Jesus, it's masculine. Yeah, that's a masculine noun. It's supposed to be masculine. So this will give you a lot of information, and it'll give you straight up translation. And you don't have to worry about anybody's translation. You can get a very upfront, straightforward reading right here, and look things up for yourself. It's a beginning of learning Greek, actually. So yeah, that's it. It just this is a big one. It comes up all the time. And don't let people pull the wool over your eyes with this. Jesus did not propitiate sin for the whole world. He is the propitiation. And because of that, because he's the only one, we know the liars and we know the truth tellers. Okay?